Swasti Sri Shakawarsadita yang 605 Ekadashi Shuklapaksa bulan Daishaka. Dapuntahiyang naik ti sambaw mga lapsideyatra di Saptami. Shuklapaksa bulan Jesto dapuntahiyang marlapas diri may nangatamuan. Mamawad lang bela dua laksad ang 200 siyara di sambaw.
We are here now at lesson 13 on our Basics of Malay lesson. Seva International Singapore is proud to bring you these lessons, and I hope you have been following us. Let's go to lesson 1, next part. Yeah. Okay, we have done shopping. So today we will visit a doctor and maybe a dentist. We will therefore learn how to refer to the different parts of our body to be able to tell them where we are feeling pain or other symptoms. Well, if your doctor speaks English or your mother tongue, great. But you may want to share the experience with your neighbor, so why not? Here's some Malay for you. All right, so this little boy is pointing out to all his body parts. We're going from the top down. Forehead is dahi. Hair, right, is rambut. So rambut, if you want to talk about rambut, merah, red hair, rambut hitam, black hair. We will do colors in another lesson. Eyebrow is bulu kening or alis, okay? So this is the eyebrow. Nose, hidung, ear, telinga, yeah. Eye, mata. Now, mata is a common word for the policeman because he has his eyes on us, all right? So mata, before they use the word police, we used to call our policemen mata, right? Mouth is mulut. Chest is dada. Arm, the whole arm, is lengan. Then we have finger. Now finger is jari. Tangan is hand. So jari, tangan. Now you have, of course, 10 fingers, or some people prefer to say 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, right? So we have 10 jari, right? 10 fingers. Hand is tangan. Stomach. Now this is the external part or the abdomen, and it's always referred to as perut. So if you say perut sakit, is actually the abdomen is hurting, right? Leg, kaki. Knee, lutut. And foot is also kaki. So when you refer in Malay, it's very hard to differentiate between the long part of your foot, leg, and the foot itself. They use the same word. Okay, let's go to learn more words from a lady. Right, she is teaching you another few words. Head is kepala. Don't mix it up with kelapa, which is coconut, which we learned last week. Face, muka. Teeth. We have gone shopping for the toothbrush and the toothpaste, which is, we used the word gigi. So gigi is teeth. Neck, leher. Shoulder, bahu. Okay. And elbow is siku. All right. Toe, jari kaki. Now here we have jari again, just like the finger, but here it's kaki, which is your foot. Also, you have 10 toes. So we can say 10 jari kaki. Tongue is lidah. Chin is dagu. And cheek is pipit. Right? So cheek here is pipit. Okay, I hope you learned these words. Of course, there are a few more, but we will learn slowly. All right, next slide, please. All right, let's talk then. Now, Rani is going to see a doctor. All right. So berjumpa dokter is seeing a doctor. Jumpa is to meet or see. So berjumpa dokter. Please read.
Rani mengalami demam selama 2 hari. Dia ingin berjumpa doktor. Dia panggil klinik doktor keluarganya dan membuat pelantikan.
Okay. Now Rani was having. Mengalami is to experience actually, but it doesn't have you don't have a nice word like having. Rani ada demam is a bit weak. So mengalami is experiencing. It's a nicer word when you're talking about your illness. A fever, demam, selama for 2 days. She wanted to see a doctor. Now you notice the spelling of doctor. She called her family doctor, keluarganya, her own family doctor, clinic, and made an appointment. Perlantikan. Lantik is appoint or point. So perlantikan is appointment. Now, clinic here, you see the spelling? It's straight from the English word. Just a change in the K from C to K. Read.
Selamat pagi Rani. Bagaimana saya boleh membantu anda hari ini? Izinkan saya mengambil suhu anda.
Okay. So this doctor knows her since she's a family member, family doctor. So membantu is to help. Bantu is to help. Tolong we learned. This is another word for help, right? Permit me, let me. Izinkan saya. It is let me or permit me, which is a little bit more polite. To take your temperature. Now, suhu is temperature. Badan is body, but suhu here is just taking your temperature. Anda is you. Right, next.
Demam selama 2 hari doktor, lagi badan sakit. Saya tidak boleh makan kerana rasa loya.
All right, I've had a fever for 2 days, selama 2 hari, and my body aches. Lagi badan sakit, and my body is hurting too, right? That's what she's saying. Saya tidak boleh makan kerana rasa loya. Feel nauseous. Loya is to feel nauseous. I'm unable to eat. Tidak boleh. Okay. All right. The doctor continues. Read.
Ya, suhu badan anda 38 degree Celsius. Izinkan saya meriksa tekanan darah anda dan pernafasan anda dulu.
Right. Like all doctors, he reports her body temperature, which is suhu badan, body temperature, and it's 38 degrees Celsius. Celsius is the same in Malay. Izinkan, let me again. Memeriksa, test, check, right? Tekanan darah is blood pressure. And pernafasan is breathing. So he would use a sphygmomanometer to do the body blood pressure, and then use a stethoscope to check the breathing of the patient. Okay. Next.
Apakah penyakit saya, doktor? Saya takut saya akan menjangkiti anak-anak saya.
Okay. Now Rani was not so afraid of the illness for herself, but she was afraid how it would infect, menjangkiti anak-anaknya. So she said, what is this illness, doctor? I am afraid that I might infect my children. Afraid, takut. Okay. Next.
Jangan bimbang. Saya ingat anda mengalami sesuatu keracunan makanan saja. Apa makanan yang berlainan anda ambil pada minggu lepas?
Okay. Now don't worry. Bimbang is worry. And mengalami again is having. Keracunan makanan, okay, is food poisoning. what would you, the doctor is saying that she might have eaten something different. Makanan yang berlainan, normal, different from her normal diet or home cooking. She may have eaten something different a week ago because she already had a fever for a while. So it makes sense to check what she had eaten a week ago. All right, different. Okay, thank you. Next, please. We're done with the chats. Let's look at our answers to last week's exercise. Now the question was, what flour are you buying? The answer, sorry.
Tepung
Yes, we said, gave you the Malay and we asked you to translate to English. So please read the Malay.
tepung apa yang anda beli?
Right, tepung is flour, beli is buy. So what flour are you buying? Right.
Jangan makan kuih-kuih yang sangat manis.
Okay, don't eat, do not, jangan. Snacks, kuih-kuih, sangat manis, very sweet. Yeah.
Barang-barang ini sangat berat. Saya mesti panggil taksi.
Okay, berat is heavy. So things are heavy, are very heavy. I must call a taxi. Panggil is call, mesti is must. So I must call a taxi. Next.
Mentega, minyak, margarin dan yogurt ada lemak.
Yeah. So these are the fat food that gives you fat. Butter, oil, margarine, and yogurt, right? Have fat. Lemak is a word for all the types of fats present in animal foods and plant foods. It's just the word, general word for fat. Yeah.
Saya mau kopi o kosong.
Okay. Now, how to ask for black coffee without sugar? In Singapore and Malaysia, if you said kopi o kosong, they would give you black coffee without sugar, right? If you want to say it properly, it's kopi tanpa gula, which is coffee without sugar. All right. Now, of course, sugar and milk, because you don't want the milk as well. So susu dan gula, you can say. Next.
Saya bawa $60 dan sedikit duit siling, tetapi saya sudah membelanjakan semuanya.
Okay, the answer here is I brought $60, 60, and some coins. I wanted to introduce you to this word shilling, right? So for coins, sometimes they would use the word shilling, which is from the English word shilling. So duit shilling tetapi, but I have spent it all. Membelanjakan semuanya, have spent it all. Okay, next.
Anak lelaki saya ambil semua duit siling di rumah dan simpannya dalam kotak simpanannya.
Okay, now simpannya is to put it away. Kotak simpanan is like your savings bank or piggy bank, right? So kotak or peti simpanan, okay? Box. Anything here? Duit shilling is something I wanted to introduce. It means coins. So if you have dollars and coins, then you can say dollar dan shilling sikit. Yeah. Next.
Anak perempuan saya membelanjakan semua wang sakunya dan selalu minta lebih.
Okay, now saku is pocket. Wang sakunya is pocket money, right? And selalu always asks for more. Lebih is more. Now, anak perempuan, you have learned before. For daughter, if you say anak, it's not clear whether it's a son or a daughter. So you say anak perempuan for daughter. Next.
Dia tidak makan banyak, tetapi saya ingat dia membeli barang-barang dari kedai buku di sekolahnya.
Okay, tidak makan banyak. It does not eat much. But, right? Remember the but? I think. Ingat. Membeli, root word is beli. Barang-barang is things, right? In the school, bookshop. Kedai buku di sekolahnya. Now, kedai buku sekolah would also be all right. But where's this bookshop? So in her school. This is how this is written. Okay.
Saya ingin anak lelaki saya tidak selalu membeli makanan yang digoreng, tetapi dia sukanya.
Okay, I wish, ingin, right? I wish my son would not eat fried foods all the time, digoreng, food that has been fried, but he likes them, right? Sukanya likes them, likes it or likes them. Okay. All right, we've done the 10. This is your next effort. Again in English, but you notice the sentences are very small and the words are all from today's lesson for your body parts. All right, so give it a go. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You can jolly well learn from them. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. And it's terus belajar today, which is to keep learning. Good night. Selamat malam.
Terima kasih, Cikgu. Selamat malam.
Selamat malam juga semua murid.